2020 is almost over. But before we officially bid farewell, I have this ritual that I do every year before December 31st, and this year it's particularly notable. Every year I write myself a letter from my current self to my future self. So I wrote this letter on December 29th, 2019, as if it was December 29th, 2020. And the plan is to not open it for a year to see how things turned out based on my expectations or what I envision versus reality. So I don't really set goals, but I do like to create a vision for my future. You know, I have my 5 F's: faith, family, friends, finance, and fitness. And that's really how I like to balance out my entire life, and that's what's included in this letter. So I'm gonna read it, and I haven't read it in a year. We're gonna see how things turned out. Ready, Bubs? Okay. Dear Sunny, I'm so proud of you. Look at how far you've come in the last year. You've grown exponentially as a woman, an entrepreneur, a leader, and a partner to Nav. And you have arrived at a place where you can celebrate yourself regularly for all of that growth. This year has flowed so smoothly and easily for you. Oh, that's funny. You are the healthiest and fittest you've ever been. I can see those abs of steel from a mile away. You're in a great rhythm with your fitness. You're working out 3 days a week with a personal trainer and loving it. You've got a great community there, and you're taking dance classes 1 to 2 times a week. I won't lie, I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I did keep up with my fitness goals for this year, shockingly, because I remember in the first couple of weeks of quarantine, it was like a month into it, and I put on jeans for the first time and I couldn't fit them. And so I was like, well, I should probably get back on track. So I have stuck with my fitness routine, but I haven't been to a gym, nor have I seen a personal trainer or been to a dance class. You are taking your nutrition up a level, and the meals you're eating daily are supporting your best body and brain ever. You're sticking with your pescatarian diet and getting your meals delivered so you don't need to take time to focus on cooking. I have never cooked more in my life than this year, and I actually learned to love it. So I will say that was a blessing out of this year, is I cook so much. I have learned so many new recipes, and I actually find so much joy in it, and I find it to be a creative outlet and totally like this meditative thing. I know that might sound weird, but I really did love it. I hated cooking before. You've strengthened your friendships, made seeing your friends a regular priority, and have a tight support squad. I haven't seen my friends. I miss my friends a lot, but I will say that this year has made me realize that it's all about quality versus quantity. And I have an incredibly tight core group of friends that I trust with my life. And they have been there for me, and we have been there for each other through all of it this year. You and Nav are in a really wonderful spot. It feels so good to be here. You're getting married in a beautiful ceremony in Hawaii. He is your partner, you're human, and you are beautiful, building a beautiful life together. Your bond has never been tighter, and you're both obsessed with your new puppy. We are obsessed with you. We did not get married in Hawaii. We got married in rainy Vancouver on October 9th. But even though it was a COVID wedding and there was only 16 people there, immediate family, it was perfect in its own way. You are making time with your mom a priority, and family time is at the top of the list. Coffee dates with dad are going strong each week. You've also grown so close with your sweet little nephew, having him over as much as possible. That obviously didn't happen. I miss my family so bad. That's probably been the hardest part of all of this, and I think it has been for so many people. I miss hugs, but I know that this is short-term pain, ideally for us to get back to a sense of normalcy. So I can't wait to have my regular coffee dates with my dad, and to see my mom regularly, and to see my brother and my sister-in-law and my little nephew. Abundance is flowing so easily into your life. You yet again doubled your revenue this year. Both YouTube for Bosses and the Authority Accelerator are running smoothly under the best-in-class programs. Clients are getting incredible results. You've gotten the business to a place where it feels so good, clear, and smooth. The team is running like a well-oiled machine. You have the right people in the right seats, and you're continuing to grow every single month. You've kept it lean, tiny but mighty. You have attracted the most incredible clients who are getting amazing results for their businesses and brands. The work you're doing is making an impact on people's lives. I can say all of that happened, which is amazing. We more than doubled our revenue. We have the most incredible clients, and we've seen the most unreal success stories. People going from $0 to $1 million this year. People going, from not having any money in savings to pay off all their debt to putting down payments on homes. It's really been a really amazing, amazing year when it comes to the business, which I feel so grateful for because I'm in the online space, and I was able to see my business grow this year, which I know was not the case for a lot of people, so I'm beyond grateful for that. You have bought your first home, and you're absolutely in love with it. That hasn't happened, but we're still looking. Your YouTube channel is thriving. You've continued to grow as an expert in your niche. Keep doing what you know works. Well, that's a little different than what I expected. Yeah, this channel has definitely evolved into something that I never in a million years could have planned for at the beginning of 2020. You have created space, freedom, breathing room, and you feel grounded while still growing. You've gone on so many amazing trips with Nav and your friends, and you're making plans for a honeymoon in Africa. I mean, that's the goal and the dream, but I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon. And we've been on no trips outside of just like the grocery store. You're sleeping like a baby every night and are in a really solid routine that makes you feel energized. You're practicing TM meditation every single day and it's changed your life. I have had some of the worst anxiety, but I will say that if I didn't start a meditation practice before this and I didn't go through burnout and I didn't learn how to take care of myself and what I need to get back to being grounded, this year would have been a lot worse for me because I am prone to just feeling anxious and not sleeping and all of that stuff. So I definitely didn't sleep like a baby every night, but I'm really proud of myself that I navigated through it. This year has brought you a new sense of peace and ease. No, but you feel fulfilled, calm, clear, creative, fulfilled, feminine, strong, and abundant. I weirdly do feel all of those things, even though it definitely was not a peaceful or easy year. This was your best year yet. Despite all of the craziness, I will say that it was a really good year. This is what I've learned from 2020. I can have a vision for what I want. I can write down what I want. I can, put it on paper, but no matter what, and no matter how clear you are, and no matter how focused you are on what you want, the universe, or whatever you want to call it, will always have a different plan. And sometimes you need that because it's going to bring you lessons that you didn't know you needed to learn. It's going to challenge you so you can change. It's going to force you to grow out of your comfort zone. And that oftentimes will help you get to a place where your reality exceeds your expectations, whether it's an easy path or it brings you a lot of pain, like this year has for a lot of people. And I can say that this has been one of the most challenging years of my life, which I think goes for pretty much everyone. Even though things went well, there were a lot of things that happened behind the scenes and, even with this channel that were incredibly challenging and caused a lot of mental stress and a lot of pain and a lot of just uncertainty. But it really taught me the value of being agile and pivoting and trusting myself. Because when everything else was uncertain, I had to go back to trusting myself and my intuition. And honestly, it taught me that the only things that actually really matter, it's not the trips and it's not the speaking on all the stages. It's not, striving to be the best of the best of the best all the time. It's my health, my family's health, and the relationships that I cherish most. That's what 2020 taught me. So I'm gonna start a new ritual this year. I'm still gonna write myself a letter every year, and I'm gonna invite you to do the same. And if you wanna actually send me your letter and we'll put it into a time capsule, my P.O. box is below in the description. But I'm also gonna do something else. In the next video, I'm gonna show you my whole process for how I plan out my entire year in a day, because I don't like to do things super fancy. And before I do that, my new ritual is gonna be to release all expectations. So every letter that I write, I think it's really important because this year has taught us anything, you just can't predict the future. So I'm gonna go ahead and burn this, and this allows me to start a new year strong, fresh, and with a new beginning, which I think we could all use. Happy New Year. Are you with me?